This is one of the very important essays written by Walter Benjamin and prescribed for fourth semester MA PG course in English. So Walter Benjamin is talking about the influence of Marxian ideology, Industrial Revolution in Russia. Basically, Benjamin Walter is from Germany, Yahudi, a Nazi writer who was constantly haunted by the fear of Nazi military, and he continued to change. He went from country to country to rescue his life. So finally, he got suicided. But his contribution to the literature, especially criticism, will be remembered, will be discussed all over the world for his fiery observations towards the contemporary happenings. This essay, which is one of the important essays of Benjamin Walter, the work of art in the age of its technological reproducibility. As we know very well, that art and technological reproducibility are the two different ends. Art is something in which the aura of writer, the emotions, feelings, creativity of an artist is involved. So it is emotional involvement with the piece of art or creation of any kind. So this essay by Walter Benjamin, which was published in 1936, sheds light on the impact of the mass production on the work of art and its traditional and individual uniqueness. Each piece of art, work of art, is not just the production of an individual. It is production of historicity, tradition, and the emotional involvement of the artist. The essay, which was published in 1936, it's a kind of dissertation on the work of art. It is a discussion on the value of art and the influence of its technological reproduction on the capitalist and the society. Very few writers of the world have ever tried to discuss this aspect of art seriously. Walter Benjamin, also mentions Marx's analysis on the capitalist mode of production during the Industrial Revolution. You know that in Russia, a particular stage or the age, the public of the particular stage, they thought that industrial revolution will solve all the problems related with the human life. So even they started looking at life from this point of view, industrial revolution, and this essay also discusses what could be expected in future of the capitalist production. That is, the profiteering of the lower class as well as the discussion of capitalism. The influence of the technological reproduction of the work of art tends to play a significant role on the cultural and political values of the society and fascists. He says, Walter Benjamin is of the opinion that even the social values and the political values, which how to lead this society in a particular direction, also get influenced by the technological producibility. So the influence, the essay reads like this: the influence of the technological reproduction of the work of art tends to play a significant role on the cultural and political values of the society and fascists. Where politicians, where politicians use the art as a means of growing their political agenda into the people of society and control the exhibition as to convey only the message and methods convenient to their ambition. Society perceived art as, as a unique instrument of traditional values. The reproduction of art can contribute in manipulating the credible material in favor of the fascists, but on the other hand, it can be beneficial in the revolution of the politics of art. While people have always been able to replicate art through the various methods since prehistoric ages. Upon the study of the history of art, it can be observed how humankind has progressed from cave paintings to writing on the stones and later on to etching on the wood blocks. The result that we have right now in the history of the art is not the achievement of a single day. Years together, centuries together, man constantly tried to achieve this perfection. So, like this, Walter Benjamin tries to call the attention of the readers towards the historicity and the ways that art reached this point of maturity. So, a painting, he takes an example how technological reproducibility affects the art. Now, to show how it affects, he mentions certain reasons. A painting or image within its original form and state holds certain uniqueness of its history, which Benjamin describes as the aura of art. Art is not just a mechanical production. It is not just the play of the colors and objects, but he says it is an aura of the emotional and intellectual part of a creator, right? Producer. This aura is the only and rare quality that surrounds art with its emotional and historical beliefs. In the Salon of 1859, written by Charles Baudelaire, it describes and declares clearly that art's most mortal enemy is photography, because photography is the result of a technological reproduction. So the essay discusses various problems in technological reproduction of a piece of art. Totally, the essence of the originality in a work of art often lies in tradition. But what is missing in technological reproduction is tradition, which is lost with the reproduction. A painting made by an artist in a certain context of tradition, ritual, and historical means. It is not just a mechanical reproduction, because an art is a production of a tradition and it has its own ritual, and it also is dependent on historical means. So it is not only about the art, but also the imagery we see or the sounds we hear in the film that create an artificial or contextual perception as per the demands of producer. So in theaters, the audience witnessed the one and true form of performance, and actors performed naturally and in a way that pleases their audience. This this could now be edited, manipulated, and reacted upon many times for the best shot under the order of the directors. The essayist, the critic tries to Walter Benjamin tries to explain you how cinema differs from a play and how creative the production of a play compared to the cinema. And what we are getting in cinema is not a production of creativity, rather the manipulated production of the creative. So finally, at the end of the essay, Benjamin Walter says the effect of the manipulation and mass production on an original artwork, on its aura, is the major discussion point for his essay. His productions of this impact state two important points. Totally, he says, technological reproduction is representing two important activities. Number one, firstly, the art will lose its uniqueness and value under the influence of the mass production. If at all you want the uniqueness of the art or the value of the art to be understood, it should not be a mass production. Secondly, how this mass production of art can influence and drive the society out of the prowess of capitalism. That also is discussed in this seriously. So in many ways, the essay of Walter Benjamin is very, very important because for the first time he said how we should look at the art. Okay, what is the integrity? How the integrity of the art will be spoiled if we are moved by or controlled by the technological philosophy named technological reproducibility. Thank you very much.